Dear people of Ambazonia, fellow brave warriors of our liberation movement, accept liberation greetings from me, Comrade John Akuro. Today is Saturday, and this day is the 10th of August, 2024. And my people, just the month of September is separating us from the 1st of October. And that 1st of October is that all important day in the lives of the people of Ambazonia, our Independence Day. And I am hoping that at this point in time, people all over the world are already preparing to mark this day, to make this day a different kind of day, to make this day a day to remember. But before that, we have the 10th of the 22nd of September, which will also be right ahead. That day is just 2 weeks away from our Independence Day. That day in 2017, we had millions of people, millions of people come out on the streets in Ambazonia, led by the Takumbans, our mothers. So I suppose that within the fabrics of Ambazonia, especially everywhere in the diaspora too, we have to make this day the Takumban Day. And every year we have to mark it by an event that has to continue to remind the world that we are still facing colonialism, black on black colonialism. We are still facing another form, an even more denigrating and horrifying form of colonialism from a country that pretended to want to bond with us but turned around to be a wolf on the unsuspecting lambs that we were at the time. My people of Ambazonia, we must learn to mark these days. The subject matter of today's discussion is very important, very. Because today I want us to look at some very significant things going on around the world, and there's been a lot of talk about those things in our liberation movement. For a while now. And I want us to be able to establish responsibilities because there's so much talk about the international community. What is the international community doing? Why is the international community turning a blind eye? Why is the United States of America continually cooperating with La République du Cameroon or to sending their military mission to help them in doing this or in doing that? Why is the European Union continuing to doing that? Why does the human rights chief, the UN human rights chief, visit Yaoundé and end only in Yaoundé and not go anywhere else to establish this? All this wise, we have to address those within the framework of this discussion today. And my people, I want everyone to be really part of this because it's absolutely important for us to know where we are, for us to know whether what we are doing is sufficient to take us to where we want to go, and to know what at individual, at group, and at global level we are able to do to change the narrative and to change the dynamics. Because this is something that we must talk about. At some points, people get frustrated, get disturbed because they think that there are certain things maybe that don't need to be talked about in certain places. I think if we burst the abscess, it will give us the opportunity to think differently. It will give us the opportunity to reason differently. It will give us the chance to try to do things then differently. My people of Ambazonia, as I just pointed out, this is an extremely important subject matter. Reason I'm going to go into pidgin language, pidgin English, because I want everybody, even right in the grassroots, right in the bushes, right, in the refugee camps, everywhere, those who have gone to school and those who have not gone to school, those who can speak good English and those who cannot speak good English, to grasp this message, because it has often been used as a point of manipulation. And this is really significant and it is absolutely important. So, my country people, I want to salute for all country people today, whether you then are for Mamfe or you then are for Ekonalelu, Whether you then are for Bull Road or you then are for Isu, I dey throw a salute for you. Where you then are Modeka or you then are for Akwaya, yeah, even you then are for how did they call that place? For Idibanyanga. Whether they send for Idibanyanga, Kondo Titi, that side them, I did throw a salute for all country people. Even the one for Bogongo, I never forget you know, I did throw a salute for all country people them, wherever them they, the one they from Bonge, the one they from all side, I they would una all. My country people. Oh, someone asked, I say, I never throw a salute for people from DBC Aku. Okay, people from DBC Aku, for Bazeng. I throw a salute for all people, even the one that from Kiko, from Bat. All right, I throw a salute. Okay, even for Ibamud, yes. So, my country people, I come today so that we get a very important conversation about something the way that it happen, especially with the international community and with you know, the European Union, United States of America, United Kingdom, all these people. Because people they talk plenty things, and so people they ask plenty questions. And I want to say we will draw curtains on that one today. So if you just join this show this Saturday, share the link, share and find, share them very well, share and something me I think I heard me all country people them may they be edified with the thing we will go discuss today. And during this conversation, I will continue for put up the URL for raise funds for this particular conversation. I don't often talk say I like me you cost me to put in money because the thing where I can talk to you now for make me understand the dynamics of the struggle. We want freedom. Freedom get a price. There is no free meal anywhere in the world. We want freedom. We must recognize the freedom get a price. And we must pay that price. We must count the cost. We pay the price. If not, it will hard for we for go reach for the place where we want to reach. My country people, before I get into the beef of the discussion, I want to run quick, we'll go reach for that side for Bamoun land, for La République du Cameroon, for all side where people they for some people they call them Magba. Look, the two don't happen for Magba this past days and like shame. Now, absolutely a disgrace. A very big disgrace. Because wait where they happen. Now say the Sultan for Bamoun and the people for Bamoun, they don't decide for weaponize their people, for send their people against who the way they call them foreigner, and they target now mostly with Ambazonia people. What to be the reason where they put them before? We don't hear some audio before where they claim say now we people there for Ambazonia, now we the come kidnap their people them, we go keep them, we take ransom. And we you will go remember, say some time a day for this platform, I become here, I show pictures of some military people where they become out, they go thief, said na thief for inside Bamoun land, use guns, they begin a gang, they thief. Those people they go use the same pretext, say war day for Ambazonia, and say people them they flee the camp for Magba, and say oh people them they run camp for Magba. They go claim sometimes say so self-defense volunteers they come Magba. So now this people they go kidnap their people them. They go keep them, they collect ransom, they use the name of Ambazonia. And we don't use this particular images and pictures. I talk for with people for Ambazonia where they did for Magba. Say make we consider going home. I don't talk for people that across the border they did for La République du Cameroon. I don't mention even the one the way they did for a day. They did work farm them. When time for harvest don't reach, the people they go come terrorize them for their farms, they harvest their crops, take and go. Tell them say they open their mouth because they be slaves. I don't talk for with people, I don't talk tired. May we go back home. Even when we die for we land. May we go back home. Because look, it's really horrible. Look, now businesses is for people they with the chakara open their businesses. Some people, some pictures that they'll not be very good. When if I want show and for here, they will can't talk say okay, make a long make a me just look and say that just from my phone. See small. You see, if camera fit show, you will see. Now baboon people than this. Now the young people that they run so we stick them with all kinds of things so they do chase people they call a safety foreigner, but they target now mainly people that for Ambazonia. They target now people that all over the place who sticks with all kinds of things. I show a bit from afar so that make you understand the magnitude and the gravity of which we are the talk about. I see some person send me this message. You see, people are lying down in Magba. Initially, there were reports of 2 at Magwa main market. Now at Nyunchingwe, that's somewhere still in Magwa, nearby quarter, several dead bodies are down. You need to hear no man they talk about them for the media for La République du Cameroon. No man they talk about them nowhere. Because according to them, those people the way they fall, maybe humans, not animals, not second-class citizens, not slaves, not people that they're not supposed for live. And you say that's terrible. I hope people are safe. So I struggle for talk for with people because they say yes, and at the road is where they lead to Magba Palace because now the chief. Mind that. They come also they pass through the Magba Palace. Pastor they know say they get the blessing of their chief. For go out there for hunt down with people them and for wreak havoc on with people them. My dear people from Ambazonia, make we love we serve. Not supposed for hate we serve this much. No continue for stay for place where you know so you expose yourself to harm. We dey fight for this freedom so that make tomorrow a good majority of the people they make they enjoy this freedom. No go leave yourself make them kill am because you dey check say you dey chase some good conditions or some farm the way you dey cultivate am for those sides them. You dey hurt yourself. When you look images like this ones, it be very disheartening. But the Republic government, they no go talk nothing. Because as a matter of fact, with the people of Magba killing with people for them, now one problem less. Make we really bear this in mind. And make we know say, we lives generally they in danger. We must fight as much as we fit for keep ourselves right. I don't talk that one. I want move now for talk for we self-defense volunteers. We they continue for stand and they fight really hard for keep the steam for this liberation movement going. I will always doff my heart for them. I don't always tell people, say a difference there between a freedom fighter, a self-defense volunteer, that's a freedom fighter, with the fight for freedom of a people, and a terrorist and a thief. Me, I will support a freedom fighter. Because I don't talk plenty times, even this America where we did it. People they be rise, they fight for their freedom, they get the freedom what we want. When they let venerated barrister Bernard Achomuna, he be talk say, my future is behind me. He talk for the youth. He say, the future is theirs. Let them fight. Let them bloody fight. Because you know, say nothing no day we go get out for this war when a correct one way you know fight. If you just start ask something, they just take and give you quick, look and find whether that thing will be defective. If not correct, I will fight where you go take them. Now with power where you go take them. It not go be easy. Now what I go here will self-defense volunteers. The ones the way they deface the people, the way they terrorize with community. I go stand with them any day, anytime, anyhow. But anyone who they terrorize the local community, they capture people there for ransom. Me, I no go stand with you. I no go fit stand with you no one day at all. I go condemn your actions. I go be against you from 1st to 31st. Now look at this. You see, La République du Cameroon, a police, gendarmes, they cry, they real. They cry very seriously because for the past few days, it's never easy for them inside Bamenda. Yes. For these past days, I say it's never easy for them inside Bamenda at all. They cry, they scream, they curse, they curse all their people them. They curse their leaders, their commanders, their everything. Why? Because of the activities of self-defense volunteers. Because the self-defense volunteers, they make life impossible for them. Listen to this one.
Les responsables de la police du Nord-Ouest, je m'adresse à vous, que ce soit le régional, même que ce soit qui, je m'adresse à vous. Vous avez liquidé Yakubu avec le chauffeur, le civil. Je m'adresse à vous. Tout le monde est capable de laisser la police aujourd'hui à cause de vous. Pourquoi? Parce que vous n'arrivez pas à améliorer les conditions de travail de tous les fonctionnaires de police du Nord-Ouest. Je vous dis ça. Vous me connaissez très bien. le frère de Yakubu. Vous me connaissez très bien, je suis passé devant vous plusieurs fois.
You see, all
Je n'ai
this
pas travaillé au
crime,
nom de...
all this crime where they cry, now because they did touch their people, now because they did hear pains, now because they did feel the actions of the warriors, that's the real warriors where they defend, where they fight now for defend the land. After that, we'll see again another thing will happen for Center Pole, for my fall. For place where they go, she don't they put tires and she don't they terrorize for people them. Taxi drivers and bike riders and passers by, they collect money. They meet up again their Waterloo for them. Listen, my country people. From the beginning, I'd always be clear. Say make La République du Cameroun understand, say, neither La République du Cameroun nor Ambazonia, none of you the benefit from this war. This war now a useless war. Because one logical thing will happen at the end of this war. And the logical thing will happen that say we will still meet for negotiation table. We go discuss. We go come to agreement and we go with separate ways. No way, no day we will go ever day together again. So what will be the use? For them, many people then die plenty, kill themselves plenty, young people then kill themselves plenty on both sides before we come to a negotiation table. Won't you always talk? Listen, folks. When I come for here, I raise these issues. I talk say we need for support the struggle. Some people they take say na baba. We need for put in with all. You want see results. You want see how we be able to overcome La République du Cameroun. You want see how they make life impossible for La République du Cameroun for with territory. You want see how would they force La République du Cameroun for that go international money market. They go sell bonds for 10.75%, where a maximum of that thing is supposed to be 5%. You want to see these results, you get for work. Now work. And that work, now say we need for put with money where we thought and we mouth a day. If you don't contribute for move this liberation movement forward, you see the check saying now wishful thinking will make America who cost one money can't talk say okay, La République du Cameroun come up from Ambazonia. You the check say na European Union go cause on their camp or United Nations go join cause camp say no, that one not go happen. Think am and think am very, very, very well. You must think am. You think I'm hard. My country people will get work to do. And that work we get to do. If we not take the pains for settle down, we do this work, nobody will come do it for we. Nobody will come do it for we. Some other important thing I want to talk before summer in this. Now, this palaver for liberation tax. Mind for here, which I want to talk about this liberation tax thing. People that they pay their liberation taxes across the board. That's fine. Good. You don't opt for pay for your freedom. I know will come against your action for pay for your freedom. I will only encourage you for pay for your freedom. But something will don't happen. Now say, La République du Cameroun, their talks. They know. Say, as a matter of fact, you go the worker with your receipt. We don't pay so that if you find yourself in an encounter or any of the self-defense volunteers, you will show proof, so you contribute for the struggle. And so, La République du Cameroun that talks, they don't design some new approach. Them too, they wear ransack clothes them, like say they be self-defense volunteers, like say they be Amber Boys. They intercept people, they interrupt people them for road for some places. They will actually say, show me a liberation tax. Those people then are La République du Cameroun soldiers. Once you show them that receipt, they don't pay liberation tax, they go capture you, say, now you the finance the war. Now you they keep the war going, they will carry you, they go upstation, they'll start tell you, say, apology to terrorism, call all kind name them. In the end, people they don't end up pay 1 million, 2 million for free themselves. You will pay liberation tax 10,000. You will pay 20,000. You will pay 30,000. Until you pay 15,000. You pay not just 5,000. When they capture you now, you'll be able to find 1.5, 2 million, give them. I need to quarrel with that one. My objective always now say I want make we be safe. So may we look here. If we get the means for contribute more than what we will contribute, for push this movement forward, we go kick La République du Cameroon out faster than the pace where we dey go now. And e go give we that freedom. We go fit breathe better. We go fit do business. We go fit do plenty things with ease in an environment where law and order dey reign. For an environment where everybody will be equal before the law. But we will continue for playing a hide and seek. We will be confronted with the enemy, will be ready for gather money from all sides game. But when na for we for contribute for our own movement, we'll go look na the one with the gear that just say, "Do enough just for take and buy my head." Own this movement. Own this liberation movement. Own them. You didn't buy your head for some man. You don't want to send an enemy away from your land. We'll bear that in mind. But now I come for the safety side. For the safety side, now I want to make clear. If ever you hold your liberation tax receipt, you the worker. If some person they stop you, say, "We won't see that tax," say you pay liberation tax, you talk no. They ask you, say, "You sure you need pay liberation tax?" Talk no. If they start threatening you, say they go tell you go leave them. When they take you go stay until you don't ascertain, you know the kind of place away with people then they. You know the kind of direction where they will go with you. When you find something you don't reach your name, if you confirm true, say that was self-defense volunteers this way, if you know them, that time if you show them your receipt. And at the same time, I will tell with self-defense volunteers, if we now want verify receipts for payment of liberation tax, we now define a different strategy altogether. Make people that not be forced for the work out with those receipts and get to show those receipts for road. For every quarter, we'll forget point people. When those point people, they go know, say, this person don't pay, this one don't pay, that one don't pay, this one never pay. Now them fit provide me with the information of people the way they be against the movement where they no one pay. So that if we try for persuade them, say, look, it's fine for contribute if now the approach of one go. Again, as I talk, we never yet come to that point where we really codify this thing across the groups. But because willingness of payday and then use the money for the struggle, I go encourage you for finding a different approach for ensure the safety. Don't get me wrong, my overall concern for this point that the safety of the people. So they must define different strategies for people for verify these things, for avoid more people than fall prey. So my beautiful advice first of all would be say, if they stop you anytime, say show your liberation tax, nada. Not even work accept with them. Nada. We must get the way we will verify from community, from other people that for community say, you know this person, you know say we don't pay tax, yes. We must avoid things we go put people them to harm's way. And it talks because it affects me here. This thing where they go play and so you go hear now for country talk, you go hear what people they talk. If you Mogamo person, you go hear. Go to and come for me from Mogamo. But I will play only small because I not put you through all that torture. But just to make me you understand, say this trade be real. That's in the way it happen. Here.
Watch I was young and happy Sunday. I know my chairman, they are very, very careful. Particularly, I'm never met a con. Go for happen about a con. It's a group more way. Yeah, you work at your bomber. Even though they are well dressed, then, yeah, in a group, we did it up, Chabomobi in it, the Chabomofi in it, Bibinia.
So you hear, they said these people, especially around Tarikon, those all those areas, also go to Mkwenta, all of those areas in Bengui Road, all of those places, they go standing. They well dressed. They like Amber, as they call them. They like self-defense volunteers. And then they will send one or two person towards you, say, may they can ask you, say, may you show your liberation tax. Say, may you show proof you don't pay your liberation tax or make you pay. All down and just trouble they set them for identify people the way they don't pay liberation tax. Their only objective now for this now for extort from people. Those people they know they for fight or they did now for extort from people. And now why do I want to make people understand the fundamental importance of contributing for this movement? I told you and I repeat that. Contributing for this movement be too important. We need for contribute for move this movement forward. When I come for here and I talk, you look, oh, I be excited. I mean, you listen. You and me, especially you were there for diaspora, you know the value of time. Time na money. When I can't sit for here, I did this platform, I talk to God, I say, contribute, make we put together money for move this liberation movement forward. Hurry to amberrelief2018 at gmail.com. Put something, support. That one, you will go for Zelle, you will go for PayPal. Put something, support. Wait till I get most of the time, na insults, na attack, na all of those things. Why? Because you feel say, oh, bad, you don't find money for help yourself and all of those things. Listen, this time, where they can't sit for inside studio, before one can sit, I don't take time for piece together everything we'll go discuss on today. I don't take time for do research. I don't take time for call left and right for verify. I don't take time together with the technical department for put together the feeds, align them as we will display, for take and for explain, for elucidate, for clarify things we are talk about. Ask yourself how much time that one take. Sometimes it take me 3-4 hours. If I will go out there and I for go attack, ask yourself how much I will earn and do for myself within that time. So this one amount to sacrifice of that time. So the opportunity cost of the money I for go work out for that time. Now this time what they sit for here. So that make we educate ourselves, make we share information, make we motivate we ourselves. Then when I ask you say contribute, assist, come to this platform, but not for me. So that we will be able to use this money for prosecute this struggle, for move this struggle forward. You do watch me, but you do wake up every morning. You do run go for social media. You want go see they don't do it, which how many kelebe don't fall where, which they don't do for who them where. These people them. Wow, now outside they don't make it see. Yeah, this is this. Yeah, this is this. Ambazonia forever. No turning back. You go check your head. You go talk to them. You go stamp your foot like public. They must pack leave full territory. You did do waiting for make sure somebody pack leave full territory. Now, one thing this one need to make we know. Make we continue for stand up, my people. You know, if you just surrender, you go sit back. You check, say by some miracle, this thing will happen. That miracle no go happen. Now with hard work, now with focus, now with determination, we'll go free we land. No other person no can do it for we. Yeah. No other person no can do it for we. As I talk, this conversation today, it get a completely different focus. I want move now for change gear, for go for the real matter we'll get for discussion today, and that matter get for do with the role of the international community, how they don't interact with we for this we movement, and how they go fit contribute for we freedom. What we need for do, what they need to do. I would go to the recent visit of the U.S. African Command for La République du Cameroon, for Yaoundé, where they go stay there for share with them military tactics on how to fight IEDs or how to do waiting call where you don't drain plenty ink. I see my country people them, they don't complain about them well. Say, oh, these people them, they don't go up, they don't come down, they talk left with two sides for their mouth, how they will do. I want me we take time, we listen to this part of the conversation because it will help for guide with thoughts for plenty of the things we will do and for go for before. I want make we get a clear view of the division of labor where must exist between we, the people who will be oppressed, and the international community where we want may they come in, they can bring we help. Where to be we role, where to be their role. Where to we need for do before may they come in. That's in the way I want to go on to now. So if you don't just join, I go recommend may you share the link as much as possible. May we get a little break with these people them for Mabonji. So you see, welcome back. This kind of stress will the and so now stress will no need for Siam ever again. Now the kind of thing that will the fight. Now the reason that way will the fight. Welcome back, my country people. So today, I want me to take a look at this picture. You see this picture, now picture for a working session will take place between the AFRICOM, that's the US, the United States African Military Command for Africa, or now part of Central Africa, with the day for Africa for fight along with their various partners for for overcome terrorism. I say the day for fight terrorism, especially their focus, now especially Boko Haram, and so they be visit. Cameroon, the belief for Yaoundé within the framework of, their cooperation agreement. So this one are one of the working sessions we see for this picture. Now, yet another picture, this we actually show them where they be out now on the field. You get a variety of pictures where they be out now on the field, and they try for, and they move with the people for check exactly how they cooperate with people with the people for La République du Cameroon on the field. And so now routine where US military they always take them with their partners across the board, especially on the on the African continent. So in this case, they're absolutely there for La République du Cameroon. And so when they be finished, they come out. U.S. Embassy for Yaoundé, they sent out this statement. They say a delegation from U.S. Africa Command AFRICOM visited Cameroon's military engineering department on August 5, 2024. This visit spotlighted the partnership between U.S. and Cameroonian forces, particularly in countering improvised explosive devices (IED) efforts. Highlights included a tour of the improvised explosive devices laboratory and insightful discussion on developing in Cameroon a center of excellence to combat IED threats in Africa. IED threats in Africa. This visit underscores our joint commitment to creating a safer, more secure future. Now, my country people, why I come up with this, because this one don't drain quite a lot of ink. You don't work out everywhere for social media, especially among those people that really call themselves my country people, them, and the La République du Cameroon apparatchiks, where they always jump on every quick thing for take and for see how they feel use and for do manipulation. If you see yourself for some platforms, some social media platforms, they actually put down the talk say the US delegation, they go now for go help La République du Cameroon for see how for counter IEDs for Southern Cameroon, especially they actually use Northwest. But I want to make it very clear here, first of all, first and foremost, before I get even into the beef of the real discussion, because the crux of the matter for you, I don't even care in which direction they be go. Although the US government always make clear, say their collaboration and cooperation on the République du Cameroon be focused on Boko Haram. We don't see plenty documents that come up from US Congress. We don't see US congressmen. We don't see US representatives, senators. They grill the US State Department and even the US Defense Department about their actions for La République du Cameroon and whether any of the weapons or of the resources the way they use, whether they share with La République du Cameroon for take fight Boko Haram, whether they ever find themselves into the southern Cameroons for fight innocent people that they stand up for their freedom. So for that one, the US government orientation be clear, neat. Sometimes some people they check say this whatever IEDs it happen now only for southern Cameroons. No, this IED start now more even for far north with Boko Haram. Now the main thing that where Boko Haram don't use them from time immemorial. So when they see this thing, they can't just say, oh no, now for this place they go because La République they face all kinds of vicissitudes for inside the southern Cameroon some IEDs. And so why would they be taking this one put on the usual manipulations? And immediately, some Ambazonian people, them skeptics, they don't pick up, they run with that, say, oh, we don't talk this thing. Say United States of America no go ever can free Ambazonia. United States of America no go ever stand for Ambazonia. United States of America never stands for the talk say as it stands, so we stand for Ambazonia. You get people that within the US system would they be militantly for the freedom of Ambazonia. You get people there, they go do everything, they go stand for the freedom of Ambazonia. They did it plenty, but the US official government position, they never ever take sides in this matter just yet. But one thing we need for bear in mind that the crux out of my discussion for today. And my country people, we'll get one of our people, they call it, make a look name fine so that make a no scatter in name. I won't call her who go know who knows so that the person this way I talk about here. Professor Funkem Achanken. Professor Funkem Achanken, we don't write some book with the title of that book get to do with conflicts in Africa. I talk about a mutual hurting stalemate. The mutual hurting stalemate. I never get look the specific book, forget the specific title. But for my next broadcast, because I'll be actually prepared for them, my next broadcast, I will find and bring them so that make you contemplate, make them look that book. You read them, you go understand exactly how international community, how they fit come into we struggle. Because you know fit sit, you know they do nothing. You expect say make a stranger come from your country and say, hey, you need to do nothing. Well, I see and say you need freedom. Pass come on, go, you dey free. No. Now you by your actions, now you by the fierceness of your fight for your freedom, now you by the level of your determination and focus, now you go make a main neighbor who come and talk say, I say that fight will over hot for that place. So the way they go, they set fire if it burn carriage my house. Mo go see how if we put that fire out. That's so it happen. You know, just see the way the seats of smoke, then neighbors who call just run start come say, no. We won't make the international community help. May we look back, see how it be happen for other places than before international community it come in. If we not think in that light, we will continue to be mixed up. The last time for this platform, I will talk say, I will call in Professor Carlson Anyangwe because we don't get the clearance to that effect. He will come for this platform. Sorry, say it never yet happened by now. We will still work on the programming. I get you to work with Prof. His schedule. So that he go fit give we everything we need for know about what will happen for Canada. And it will bring me back to this discussion where I hold on now. Make no man no can start saying, you see, the America, this show say, it is supporting now la Republic of Cameroon. Listen, now so the way we think that happen for international scene, they be different from the way we think. And they bring this discussion for it be a bit intellectual, but it be important. So that make we know that when people they come for can they show we like lighting and they come for can confuse who minds them, we go know it if we tell them. We go be sufficiently educated for educate their ignorance. Listen, my country people. No one country for the international community, except France, never stand for talk say Ambazonia there must be slaves for the Republic of Cameroon. Not one. But take note, for international community today, the concert of nations, Cameroon is a nation state. Now the state party inside this conflict where they go on. So Cameroon they benefit from the fact that it get embassies for all these countries. It get representation for United Nations, that first class representation for United Nations. It gave representations for the UN human rights bodies. It gave representations for all those structures and for all the regional structures. It did for CEMAC, it did for AU, it did for all sites. Cameroon did for all those places. Cameroon as a state party, it still get the possibility right now because they still be in control of resources for places where we need to disturb them. They still be in control right now, and they still get the chance right now for offer those who think them, those who resources for other countries them where they out for make benefit at any time. And so while those countries that they sympathize with we, say would they face injustice, say would they under recolonization, say would they under torture, say they kill we, why do they sympathize with we, they still get their interest for protect. We must bear this one in mind. They still get their interests for protect. And any discussion on international for international relations is about interest. Everything on international is about interest. Free meal no day. Why did the hope say me will be free tomorrow? They give foresee signs. They give us get at least some evidence with the point to the fact say we go be free. If it never clear for their eyes those evidences, if by way action we never show them how determined will be, how focused will be, if we never make them understand say now just a matter of a few years before we reach for outside where we go. For now, they will continue for operate with the person wey na estate. They no wan spoil their relation because they no be sure whether we'll be really determined for go all the way. Which we need for do for show the rest of the global community say will be determined for go all the way. Now the thing that we get for the ask ourselves. Maybe whether some people they don't visit La République, whether the UN human rights chief don't visit Yaoundé, remain only for Yaoundé, here only for that side, it no go for we land, whether we get for make everything be de facto from the start of the struggle. I remember, I began a conversation sometime for Boston, where I made this statement, I made this declaration. I recall, say, Dr. Liz Ambe, attendant at Professor Liz Ambe, you could ask me, say, what do you mean by nose bleeding? I will tell them, and I will reiterate them today. Say, until we reach that level where La République get serious nose bleeding for we land, you know, get negotiations. You go only get overtures. You go only get distractions. We must push La République du Cameroon reach that point when La République du Cameroon he self start to call other countries that they beg say I beg. Muna call Ambazonia, mu meet up for table, mu discuss I beg. We want negotiate now. If no be La République du Cameroon, if we not push them to that state, we will still turn in circles. And it will be impossible or difficult for push them. Now determination, now focus. When I talk, some people will check say this or this in a rocket science. Rocket science no day. When we be start this liberation movement, we'll be to contribute money in droves. Yes, embezzlement may happen. Those things they happen. Yes, some people they mismanage. Mismanagement will happen. Yes, some people they decide for start live them on the struggle. It be unavoidable. Select the chaff, throw them behind. Follow the substance. Put in that money because we need freedom. We no get freedom by wishful thinking. We no get freedom by sitting there and imagining say some person will come from some side. It can't go do it for we. We need for show the way. We need for pave the way. I recall what we just start. Comrade Ayaba make some statement here. He talk say we go take we land block by block. I go back for them because it's been a popular slogan then now. Good. I follow Comrade Sako to become on say we get for do everything, we go chase them from the various counties, chase them from the various local government area. I don't hear Christian who don't repeat that. Comrade Christian who don't repeat that one plenty times. Comrade Akwanga, we talk say Ibipa AK, say we get for make sure say for all we communities, we start to push them, to push and to go send them for some center. All this one we don't end rhetoric. We get to the domain of real action. Because for international scene, na real politics, na interest first. Free lunch no day. So if United States of America sit now, they see say the West, they lost plenty grounds for Africa. They even chase their military bases from some place like for Niger, where we don't see them. They face issues too for Burkina Faso. They face them for Mali. Maybe they will start facing too for Guinea. So they go start look. These other people they still cooperate with we. So now how it go day? We fit get some foothold for day. Now interest. So we, which we get for do, we get for show say we'll be determined for take we land and say we land and not be a playground for some of the things that we then fight against. We get for fight for take we land. My country people, this far would make life difficult for La République du Cameroon. We don't cripple their economy. We don't make life impossible. Suffering for that side is horrible. I be talk the last time how they go borrow money now say for 10.75% way the highest supposed to be 5%. They asphyxiate, but they don't deny. Say they no agree, say they die. One thing they will fit do. Two things of plenty they don't fit do. For force the marriage and the way they say, even if they no one talk again, the whole world go see and say they don't crumble way no day. They go boldly, listen, boldly and openly start advocate for a free Ambazonia. Boldly, publicly, openly start advocate for a free Ambazonia. Go back now to various counties, to various local government areas. Look and see how he did. Even in the most remote places, you still get La République du Cameroon, their geos and they still there. Their geos are they imposed all over our land. You still go for this side, you still see some there one police or one gendarme. They destroy themselves for build military barracks for new places them and all those things them. When some people they like Archbishop Kia become a talk so last time say, oh, all things don't finish now, self. Now only some small resistance, schools don't go back, business don't reopen, life don't go back, everything they literally come back to normal. That talk it reach the international community their ears. So they check say, okay, me say true so home no they would do so for them. You know here they will call you and me again for talk will be plenty of the time. We get for reach for that place where we talk say for the whole of Momo, they don't drive or deal them. Deal no den Bengui, deal no dengi, deal no de Batibo, deal no de Widikum, deal no de Njikwa. What did it happen? There you attract the attention of the international community again. But we'll not go reach that level if I will can't stand here and scream for you say, maybe contribute. You can't cost me na caution. You can't blow me na blow. You can't talk na nonsense. Maybe you can put your $10. I talk say $10 more. You sweat before get that. Can't put your $50. Go stand one side and say we get for be consistent. We get for be consequential. If you don't go that route, call me. I will say now how we have to contribute consistently. Now which direction we fit go? We need to take bolder action. We need to start chasing La République du Cameroon away from our territory small. Maybe one time, you know, you go one month and say they don't come up from all sides. Move start by removing the ore out of Bui. Move start by removing the ore out of Gokotunja. Move start by removing the ore out of Dian. Move start by removing the ore out of Meme. Now so with the rest of the international community will say, they'll be alem now so. Time be for the BLM, no be a no-go zone. We get for revive that spirit. Chase and so they no Dio, no the SDO no stand for it. All they go stand up on different side. They design now elsewhere like males for Bamenda. All the day na upstation. Well na male for where all the day na upstation for Bamenda. None of them no they anywhere. Not only those males they give for the out. They deal them all. They give for the out. We go achieve that one how? We need resources. You not must contribute only for me. Identify the chapters where you say they really do well. If you contribute for them. Otherwise, come for Ambazonia Relief Fund. Put in your resources. Now the URL that for you. We nothing woke up for one month to check say America will just decide say okay now so I know cooperate again with La République du Cameroon because the day we don't show say will be a serious sparring partner. Trust me. You go see the run camp. Listen, I don't want to talk. Take the example of Indonesia. You see Eritrea, East Timor. East Timor no get population as much as Ambazonia. East Timor, their population are not sure they reach half the population for Ambazonia. La République, their population, if even at 1/10 of Indonesia, I mean 1/10 of Indonesia. 1/10. Because Indonesia is around 300 something million people. Or they can't go reach there. Because last time I checked some 2 or 3 years back, there were 260 something million people. Indonesia. Check East Timor. East Timor means East Timor not get half of the population for Ambazonia. But East Timor succeed for making impossible for Indonesia for get peace. So the Indonesian, the president for Indonesia, he called the then Secretary General for United Nations, Kofi Annan, They say, I beg, can't go for East Timor, go organize referendum for them. So we want to shout referendum, 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 they just can't. We get for make them hard for La République Cameroon for so make La République Cameroon. He said self. That person no, I get plenty people for they want to stay with me. Make una go for there, una go measure am. We get for make La République Cameroon they get nose bleeding for we land. Seriously. For now they bleed. But we get to the next level. If not get to that next level, to the point we will attain that mutual hurting stalemate, we go still take time. International community, they don't take you and me seriously. Like people to Cameroon, their own man trying to say, oh, they be divided. We will talk say for who? We don't know who for talk to. Listen, we stop for consider say the most important thing we need and first of all for fight for the unity. Support the groupings as they don't group themselves wherever they be. Support them. Give them what they want. Make we see the action the way they go on the ground. Make we see the dynamics they change. Make we see La République du Cameroon not fold their custom post for a cock, carry and go. They not fit the game because peace no they not be impossible. That it not be possible for them for they again for the make that revenue for they. As long as La République du Cameroon we continue to making money from a cock in tens or hundreds of millions every week. Yesterday, the hotel said some person will tell you say this or something need to go on right. For the business people, no do businesses. The one don't say they do not say no, now leave it move first. They will go do business. When they die in slow motion every day. Because when I talk something, I talk say no, you not feel want something and the opposite at the same time. You not want freedom and comfort all the two at the same time. It go hard. It will be very difficult. Either we put the resources together well, fight the thing once and for all, or we know. So we'll continue in this slow motion like this. And every person they use it so it is struggle for do that business, no the day we will be in our own. Whereas if we put ourselves together to say right now, so we will take the macro alternative. We will get where we go. We must bear this in mind. Where will be now? Some people I be talk for yeah. It's some people say, oh, now so oh, they do anything now. Me, I don't me, I me off, me, I be me citizen for this or that place. I don't talk for the last time they revoke those citizens. This citizenship will get a now. Paper citizenship. Paper. When you hear some candidate at election, here they tell you say they go depose one test say they go revoke the citizenships. We see France will revoke even around 3 or 4 Africans their citizenship just in the past 2 or 3 months. One of them, now a Cameroonian citizen, like a Cameroonian citizen, Alain Foucault. For proof, they say that citizenship, na paper citizenship. Place where they born you. Place where your ancestors they lie. Now your home. They know they too. If you go elsewhere, pretend for hand for the pretend say we really they off now, really here all day. You and me know. Say home is home. We must rise. We make things differently. How will they tell the international community say we will not be satisfied with what they say? We absolutely still want that freedom. September 22 they come. How many of we go there out there? September 22 they come. My dear sisters, them taking money, marking money from wherever. Pick this challenge. Prepare September 22. Give week demonstrations all over the world. Make they talk about all over the world to mark the World Taekwondo Day. International community will know say, these things today on. On October 1, all over the world, we will there America. More than 2,000, 3,000 for Washington, D.C. See if Washington will start talking again about this thing. What you will want? We know if you want comfort. At the same time, expect that freedom where it come at a cost. We must put in all the energy. We must. And it start with you when you watch me so right from your bedroom. Your determination right from your bedroom. Not waiting another man who can't tell you say make you go. I don't talk this thing 1 million times. Anytime when they call a demonstration, a public demonstration, even if an enemy call them, Now enemy for other things, so maybe your enemy for Ambazonia, go day. Anytime we hear the call demonstration and not for Ambazonia, go day. Oh, me, I be pro Sako, no go for the other demonstration, no be Sako caller. Go day. Oh, me, I be pro Ayaba, no go for this demonstration, na Sako organizer. Go day. Oh, me, I be pro Christian or pro this and that. Forget pro any nonsense. Any public demonstration they call, go day. Look, now actions then, like the actions for this one-man soldier. Look it.
Voilà. J'ai dit merci à la Suisse, mais la Suisse quand même. Voilà. J'ai dit merci à la Suisse, mais la Suisse
Now
quand même.
action like the action for this one-man soldier for Switzerland, for Intercontinental Hotel. One-man soldier. And they will make the difference. And them will make the difference. Imagine seeing the day one for in front of this Intercontinental
J'ai dit merci à la Suisse, mais la Suisse quand même.
Imagine say they be there them 20 only.
Voilà.
Imagine they be there
J'ai dit
them
merci à la
30.
Suisse, mais la Suisse quand même.
The impact will be different. Although I didn't neglect the impact when you want creator, but the impact will be different.
Voilà.
We need that this spirit. Now it is again. That the
C'est déjà
spirit
plus
people need
sacrifié pour
that.
la Suisse. Bien sûr.
And the way this way international community will they enter the talk.
C'est beau, mais la Suisse c'est battu.
You don't just sit there, no sit for your house.
C'était pas facile.
You don't go sit for your house. You expect say me America can't say, hey, who's that other ambassador they do not can't gather for here. One go give una freedom. It not gonna happen. Huh? Now actions like this young man in action, this courageous action, it is all alone. But if we be doing more, it will make all the difference. People there for South Africa, they not be ever fight, go find place sleep again. They not be ever relent. They not be ever transform into politics or and go fight na for sika, na that man be ahead or na that one be ahead or na this one be up. No. We must reignite that spirit. No stop for complain about friends say UN human rights chief don't go remain only for Yaoundé for the Republic. Oh, you know, go this. Oh, America. Nothing no go stop America from continuing to do business with the Republic du Cameroon. Nothing no go stop United Kingdom from continuing to do business with the Republic du Cameroon. Nothing no go stop any power. But we take go make these powers start. I say, hey, tomorrow we need to for do business with Ambazonia. They need for see we the shape up by day and by night. They need for the see we the move from simple thinking stupid thoughts to realism. The realism be say we as a people, if we know who can fight as a people, put home first. Put Ambazonia first at all times. It could take me very long. We go still reach there, but it could take me very long. My country people. International actors, their first instinct now for protect their interests. Their first instinct now for promote their interests. Their first instinct now for make sure say they begin with the way you go change the dynamics back for their country. Maybe thoughts of you and me well-being. No. You and me well-being coming in the world, don't reach for that will make them realize say we no fit be able to protect our interest if we not solve this people then their problem. We mean say wait. Miss way for sharpen our teeth. Sharpen them very well. Go out there. If we teeth they not sharp very well, and they will make use of those sharp teeth. Sorry. It will take with time. My country people. I'll be convinced. Say what will wise to be sufficient. Make we wake up from sleep. Make we wake up from slumber. September 22 they come. We not prepare. Make we prepare. October 1 they come. Make we prepare. If you really still believe, say you be horrified, hurt, disturbed, disenchanted with the activities of the Republic of Cameroon, or with people then back at home, you did diaspora, start look for wherever you are blue and white a day for October 1 today. Start finding, start make all arrangements for congregate any site. Start prepare today. If you really still think for your mind, say you need a homeland, start find your red and white, prepare for September 22. Now call, make all ladies, they call now leaders them for the tackling banks, left and right, for tell they say September 22 the camp will get for make September 22 World Tackling Bank Day. And the world must know about them. That's what we will do. That is what we have to do. Until then, no complain about America, their action. No complain about France, their action. No complain about Britain, their action. No complain about Norway, their action. Guy yourself. That palaver for Norway and the so-called extradition waiting, I will come back for my next show. I will come discuss that one for here. I will go talk that one body to body. Be very important. People don't know. We need to avoid misinformation. I want to thank country people them. And before I go, we start by showing this image for you. We talk say it is so today after the talk for you. So either place they already start the hot for intercontinental hotel for Switzerland, or they will start hot small time, or sometimes they don't even already hot hotel the cold self na cold. Because as you see this, this is the show say Paul Biasti day for this, so they say today the 10th. Yeah, they be saying that for okay. 13:30, yes, that's 13:30 p.m. That's 1:30 p.m. Okay, yeah, I think you already did on, or yeah, you already on, or maybe they almost conclude. So and then they say they will do them again on the 17th of August. So whatever the case, you day for day, you be Ambazonian, show up with your flag. Go for day, show up with your flag. No stay behind. We must continue for walk off from slumber. We must continue for change the dynamics of the struggle again. I must continue for increase the steam once more. Our country people, I want to thank all man, and I want to thank all people they take their pulse, take their phone right now for go into their phones or make a contribution because we need them. We need for change the dynamics. I want to change in our mouth. We will change our resources. I thank everybody we don't be for this live show today. Share the link, even as you drop. Share them and continue for share as much as possible for many, many, many more people. May they be to abreast with we talk today, and may they be sensitized on the subject matter. It be very important in the life of this liberation movement. Thank you all. To God be the glory.